All right. Jankiest shot I've set up in a minute. I am recording this on my phone. I am in the studio, the lights and whatnot, and I'm not mic'd properly, but that's simply because I'm tired. I am too tired to do this properly. Oh, there you go. I'll move backward in frame enough that it doesn't look totally awful. I we're approaching 6 months on this channel, and despite how I feel in the moment, I feel really good about it. I just wanted to talk about that, partially because I am so tired, and I have had so much work in front of me, and I am trying to get some of the things that I'm the most excited about out as soon as possible. I just want to talk about how it's going, what's going on. I can't confirm. I know that I have some things coming down the pipe that are the most excited I have been for something I've released in a while, and those should be up. I don't know. I don't want to make promises anymore. How have things gone? I feel I made a video about, 3 months in or so, like, would I subscribe to the channel? And then I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, well, what kinds of videos would I subscribe to? And I think I've made some really good headway on that. The Maybe Friends podcast has been a delight. That has been so much fun to make. Really, that has just been a joy, and getting to know Will. Like, it's not a bit. We don't know each other that well. We've just kind of had pleasant work conversations, and ships in the night. We've realized that we probably share some interests, and really getting to sit down and explore that has been so nice and just so excellent. There are changes in my life I'm excited about. I am really trying to tackle, just like self care, body image issues that I feel like I'm making some good strides into. Um, I feel like I'm controlling my diet better. I'm exercising more intensely. I feel like, I have woodworking ahead of me. I decided this summer I'm going to be doing woodworking, just something I haven't done in a while. I've carved out time to sort of go. My mom has a small art studio, and she allowed me to drop by every now and again to work in it. And I think I'm going to spend some time in there and make things that I enjoy that aren't that aren't born of the crushing weight of trying to make something of my dreams, which is a process that I am just I am working towards, and I feel great about what I'm doing. I do. I really, really do feel so good about the changes and the progress I've made. I feel like, uh, I'm so tired, and starting, like, any change in diet is tough and it's going to hit you in a couple of ways. And, like, I don't know, I guess I've kind of been in a spot where, like, the one thing I'm not going to do is, like, I'm not going to compromise my diet. Like, I will exercise as hard as I have to, but I like the way I eat. I like what I eat, and I've decided that I eat too much. Um, uh, and you know what? The science has been in for a long time, and that plan just was never gonna work. So I've changed, and that has left me tired. There are some other sort of personal events that have left me so incredibly stressed and exhausted, but um, I love what I'm doing on the podcast with Will. I love the projects I'm working on, and I feel so strongly about them. I love the way the book is turning out and the skills I'm being able to build. I love the regiment I have been able to put myself on just for my own mental health, like, which, I've been taking pretty, I've been trying, that's been a, I have many projects, but myself has always been one of them, and I really feel like I'm putting theory into practice in a lot of ways, and I've been doing that for a while, but I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm like seeing the benefit of, just like having a therapist, doing things that are good for me, getting to a place where I like me more, because that's something I struggled with a lot, and uh, I have always been my harshest critic, and in such an unhealthy way, and I am finding ways to, not just learn to live with it, but learn to, see a path forward, and that's great. And the things, I work on here have been such a driving force of good in my life. It feels so good to have worked on this for so long and finally have, um, you know, my foot on the gas at all. To have this out at all. 28 people are subscribed to the channel right now. I figure I know maybe 10 of them, but that still means there are 18 people out there that I don't. And that's interesting and it's lovely. It's lovely to have you guys along, and I feel bad making a video like this because I know that it's not as exciting. But the documentation is important to me, so I will continue doing it. I have made the determination that I have just realized the kind of size of the projects in front of me, and there will come a time when I'm going to have the podcast, maybe friends will be coming out at the pace it is coming out for as long as Will and I enjoy doing it. We will continue to. So there will be content on this channel. And if that ever goes away, I will find something else to put in its place. But I've reached the decision that there's the things I am working on deserve to be done right. And I feel like I want to make things that are going to stand the test of time. And I don't think I've necessarily done that. A lot of breadcrumbs that I feel aren't very useful to people. So I am working on some of the most ambitious things I have ever, thought of trying to do in this field, just under my own power. Uh, I have uh, awards with, where I'm connected to them that I don't feel like I've earned. I was in the right place at the right time to get them, and it feels like that's happened a hilarious number of times. It's funny. It's a good story. It's fun to laugh at, to say like, oh yeah, I one of the esports teams I coach, we're state champions. And I wasn't part of that. That was the kids got there on their own, because I was still studying the game at a level that I needed to teach it when they did it. So they did that without me. I had nothing to do with it. I gave some basic, like, trying to keep their mental up, trying to talk to them, trying to, like, just basic smoothing things over, basic guy in the chair stuff. And they did it fully on their own. And it's so funny to be like, yeah, I'm a coach with a state championship that I don't deserve. And I helped make a video that won a national award, and I feel like I was the least of that team. I feel like that's inarguable, and I'm not mad about that. It was great. It was an incredible experience, and I love doing it. So I have been part of these major things, but they haven't been done under my own power, and I feel like I am getting to such a point. I feel like it's so close that some things that I will allow myself to be proud of, are, you know, deep in the works. They are deeply being made and worked on and refined into a product that I think is worthy of the people that have joined me thus far. It's humbling and crazy, and I don't understand you, but I am infinitely thankful to you. I can't wrap my head around why uh, people would choose to come here and spend their time with me. But it has mattered that has happened. It really, really is. Um, Not the greatest update in the world. I'm so tired. I am a little worse for wear, but I am excited. I have earnest hope in my heart. I don't know what else to say. I will not stop refining this until, I need to mature in the things I want to do. I got here late. I fear on the worst of days that I got here too late. But uh, fear's not enough to stop me. I'm going to do it. I've made some mistakes already. Thought I would have something from my trip to Greece earlier. Didn't just turns out you need internet to do that in the Mediterranean. They don't have it. So I thought I could record and post something at that time, and I couldn't. But I do have a lot of footage from that. One day I'll try and turn it into something. I am excited for what is coming next. I feel like what has come what I have done up until now has taught me lessons I will not soon forget, that will make me capable of the sorts of things that the people who have signed up for this journey have waited so patiently for. So long as you're still here, I'm still here. See you guys soon.